we all lift, and we're all adrift together, together. Through the cold mist, till we're lifeless together. Water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift, and we're all adrift together, together. Through the cold mist, till we're lifeless together, together. Water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong
We're back to Divinity Original Sin. And that was definitive edition. Which, let's see. So we've got things.
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name here.
Everything there? Good.
Where'd it go? That's just him right there.
Please.
Okay, I don't. What's this?
There is worship.
I can wait longer.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one, and you have but one chance.
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one. Never mind. The one does not ask such a question.
Can we get on with this already?
Weird thing is this. Nothing more than just like a fighting chamber. It doesn't look. It's nothing more than a fighting chamber. Let's go up.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't need so much.
Okay, I don't really know what's going on here. Just need to find a way to free that guy.
Everything there? Good. You're scared, are ya? Go on, down the hatch.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Alright, I'll go fight and see what happens.
Can we get on with this already?
You come to fight. Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
Okay. I don't see anyone. Well, let's stay here. Let them come next to me. Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just literally walked back and forward. Yeah, they're gonna kill us. Because I walked all the way over there. I didn't have enough AP. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we just lost. We lost. There's no way we can beat these guys.
Do not lose hope. The one will arrive in time.
Wait.
Someone will yet be chosen.
You cannot hurry the one. Patience does
I'd
not
say we're
come.
making good progress already, no?
Ivan smiles and salutes at you.
Someone will yet be chosen.
Where is he? Why is he not following me?
Ain't fit for beasts.
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
He freezes and shoots you a wary glance.
Well, why not?
Ivan begins.
43, give or take.
Ivan curls his lip, disdain evident in his eyes.
It's not a competition. It's my job. What else do you want to know?
Ivan nods and surveys the horizon before striding on.
Okay, let's go back to the beach and try to get here. He's in our party, so actually I'm gonna do something. Go. Just load this. We never lost. Yeah, see? Now he's following us. Need to be leveled up really fast.
One, two, long dead of the crew. 3, 4, pretty shells of... Hey, lady! It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say...
Okay. Here he is.
Yes. I thought there was nothing further. If you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? A consciousness. Very good. And the water it may drown in. Life and death. Why not?
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept.
To be fair, I
On
wanted to
one
leave.
condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic I cannot master.
Well, I'm a witch.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
I wouldn't.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
We have no enemies here. Let's kill. It's empty. Let's get back to the city. They come back, yeah, they will.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. That, Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this? Better get to it, then. A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days.
He hasn't changed a bit.
Did you see him? You did, right?
We can talk to people.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach. A kin, is it? A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. Doubly so for a lizard traitor. It's a pity she couldn't die twice. The Divine Order's all that stands between everything
That
you
is
see
true.
and a Void Woken's throat. Any traitor to them is a traitor to us all. Believe it or don't. The Divine...
Okay, so what can we do here?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after? I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? Magic and metal, like most of Dallas's designs. Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know. For you? Hell no. That's for me to know, and you to get out of my face. Buy or shove off. All manner of things. Have a look.
Okay, what is this? Those are lockpicks. Yeah, that's more than cash I have.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay the law down on that elf. Why do you want to help one of them? Then you're in the wrong place. We run this joint, Griff's people, and we don't cozy up to oddballs.
I will.
Do not let hubris lead you deeper into darkness. Pray, won't you? It's our only chance.
No. Bunch of crazy. I have no idea where to go.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night, hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? You won't regret it. Not when you hear what I've got to say. We need to be quick, though. You never know. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you, all your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Can't just leave them. I've been here before.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was among the sorcerers with whom you fought the Voidwoken down in the hold of the sinking ship. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you? There is no fame here, and no melodies either. Only the accursed.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed. Your death will be slower, more painful, but fair enough, if you insist.
The bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible. A silly thing to say, but then again, I did think catching me off guard was impossible. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she...
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide-and-seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Yeah,
Suits
rogue
me
is
fine.
fine.
Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side, for the moment.
And it does make sense. There's literally no one here.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudenay leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about, the Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer. You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne. That's because you haven't seen that other world in all its glory. It is majestic, fit for a prince. Oh, I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer, a greater one, a more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Drudenay.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
As you're about to approach the lizard, Sabine cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the Master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines. Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
Demon elf, how dare you strike down a dreamer?
Such is my prerogative, Prince. And doubly so, my pleasure. Something on your mind? It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. extensively.
She defies you with devilishly innocent eyes.
Can you blame me? There it is. I was wondering when your spine would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still. The search for the Master continues, of course. Hungry work, the hunt. And you know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish. Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. A fellow named Griff. 2 birds, 1 stone. How about it?
That's good. I took the basket. Okay, so you go in.
Sabine gently places a hand on the small of your bag.
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
Sabine steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the lone wolves. A dead little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sabine stands back beside you, all smiles.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the Hollow Marshes. Did I disappoint you? Oh, but don't worry. I might just have to push the next fella a little further. Zalaskar's his name. A name for the taking, if it comes to that.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again. Griff tears into one of the oranges with both hands. Juice squirts through his hands as he desperately rips through the rind.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question. Who's the thief?
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job for me. Your guy's free to go. He should be fine. Eventually.
It is done. And quickly. I thank you. I hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something more to ask of you. Sahela. She is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower, a child. She cannot be lost here. It is for all our people, for the world. Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret. Dangerous. But it leads to freedom. I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here. They will send help. Please. She is important. I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Okay.
I've got that special shipment he was asking after. Give it, though, love it.
So that's where the other quest is. I figured it out.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him. Oh, I dunno. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl.
Well, let's continue.
People do change, don't they?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal.
And what you after? Get bent.
Right. If they wanted to talk to her, they would, wouldn't they?
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need? By all means, get an eyeful.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I mean, she is. This is the next.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew... Where's the oil?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts...
And what you after?
A grin cracks her stony face.
Sure thing. I ain't. Just see.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Nothing of mine needs testing. Pay or walk. Just don't waste any more of my time.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow.
What do you need?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts...
And what you after?
A grin cracks.
Sure thing. Get bent. I ain't. Just seeing how it's...
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
So there's nothing I can do here, apparently. But it wants me here.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping...
What do you need?
Can't kill her. I mean,
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
so that is. Okay, so
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow.
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name. Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I... People do change, don't they?
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him.
Okay, so she's useless. She's actually not the person I want to see. Where is she? That's...
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue jester this round.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben! Ben Mist! Ifan! Ben Mist! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him... It's too...
That's it. I call quits. Pay up.
Stay back. Stay back.
Okay.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be just my bit of fun, Sharpie. I'm sure the Reds told you, no one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshy, turn 'em out. Lone wolf, eh? If you lot are as fearsome as they say, how'd you let a troop of goons like the Reds get their hands on ya?
Ralvo looks you up and down.
You know what? I'm in a good mood. Take a hike, Freshy. Ha! You hear that, mates? This cub's got claws. Let's try 'em out, shall we?
My turn. That's a lot of health. So can he not heal? let's just miss. He's dead. Gotta go all the way around.
I'm fading.
What are you doing? Heal him.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
And we're out of battle. Is he dead for like... What's going on? The game... We've basically... Is the game broken? And we're not just... What do I do when they die? Will I just need to like suck it up and restart? This is like his spirit is still there. I don't know what to do. Lost. That just mean he's dead? It didn't tell me what to do when people die. I can do like... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to... I think it's... So if they die, they're dead. That's what I'm getting that. There's no heal because the only reason. So we have these two. Oh, we gotta go get the other guy, and then we gotta freaking save. This entire goddamn thing back over. Mr.
I never want to set
Yeah, it was like right here. Let's go recruit Mr. Snake.
Yes. I thought there was nothing further.
Understood.
I'm sure I don't mean to...
He sighed.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? A consciousness. Very good.
He looks out.
As for my... I see continents dotted with mighty... What do you mean?
Suddenly...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really... Oh, may the... I am... Of course.
There's a brief...
That's the grandeur that is my fate has truly... Fine. For reason, I've reason to believe one of them may be jolly good. So now that's... Even if you are as versed in the... As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Wizardry is embedded in my name. Very well. Onwards then to...
The Red Prince nods.
Now, as you're... Of course, there are other
Safe right there. This is not good. It should be right here. It's once they come close enough, the thing actually spawns. Yep, there it is. She just spawned.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, she was... Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. And you no sooner have these words left your...
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. To you,
A push. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a...
Let me once, but now I intend to raise the subject with him. No!
She drives the needle in deeper and...
In truth, it does not matter in the least who... That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows...
Make escape. How you do tickle me. Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? You know what? I'm not quite...
With a casual...
Let's discuss... You mean as a rogue, my speciality suits me fine. Lead on, then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep... Just as you're about to address the lizard...
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. And so you shall. After me. This is vital. Can I indeed? How very gratifying.
He bids the dreamer stand up, but the dreamer, he falls. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation. You receive a withering glance.
A deserved... Turns out the dreamers, though, they're on my side. And that's because... Oh, Bahara is her name. And she resides...
No, I I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that.
As you're about to approach the lizard,
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
To your surprise, you hear him yelp about the mask. Then, quite suddenly, Sabine...
Chat's over.
Demon elf, how dare you strike down a dreamer?
Such is my prerogative, Prince. And doubly so, my pleasure.
Let's take all this. And there we go, we have that. Let's save. Thing is. Okay, that's what does that. Inventory. We need like better stuff. Equipment. Cleric item. Doesn't have anything. Probably get some gear.
Perhaps if those
Sabine gently places...
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
Sabine steps a little back.
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a... Naught but a Zalaskar's his...
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
You already know the terms. Nothing else to say.
Griff tears into one of the...
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question. Who's the thief?
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job for me. Your guy's free to go. He should be fine.
Let's see. Right here.
It is done. And I say it is for all. Give me, I give you, I go to her.
Okay.
You forget my name here. Finger point then.
What am I missing? That quest.
They're ravaged among the ruins. That is all we are in Fort Joy. We may see no bars, but we are firmly behind them here and now. As I hunt for answers, escape must ever. Let's save those for later, shall we? Suffice to say, I need to speak with... Ha! No. Ha! Shouldn't be too hard, trust me. May require some needlework, though.
Amidst a crowd of screw...
And what you after? I ain't.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrappy. Never knew it.
She nods.
You looking for you? Hell no. Worthy. All manner of things.
Okay. Yes. I don't have as much gold. Go. Save.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's it.
Please, please, you must help me. No. Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look for her. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. No, I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. Yes, of course. Here, you...
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you, then. She ought... You are an angel. Truly you are.
Okay. Somebody's kidnapping kids. Been down here. One place that I did. Let's try here.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe, as she catches...
Ben, miss! You can't hide who you...
Stay. Here it is. Care.
So Voidwoken are attracted to Source. But why? When another divine arises, will Source change?
I'm waiting for someone, and it ain't you. Sod off. Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
How dare you? Oh, that was a bad decision. Turn again. I don't have enough turn. Gotta be kidding me. Where is he? I don't... Yeah, he's not in the mix, guys.
I'm fading.
We won! What the hell is going on? Yeah, what? What enemy?
Healing.
There's no enemy here.
I sense something nearby.
What the? When did? Here, because apparently this dude really wants to. Here, and I'm gonna end my turn. he's targeting the lizard. So all we have to. Here. Should cure that. Turn.
I'm ready.
Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me. So I get poisoned if I get in there. I can't use that. Here. Ah, you son of. I messed up. Okay, so we're gonna load. It's a good thing I did this. I didn't know he was there, right? There's a lot I didn't know. Messed up. We can go here.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Okay, you're not useful. Oh, off.
Bastard.
There he is.
I found you. Did not an attempt, mate. Time's up, Your Honor.
So this is
Stabbing time.
my turn. First things first. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh, what? Need to do that. Let's do this. Nope, 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 nope. Enough. And turn. He's pissing me off. Can't heal yet. So, let's move out of the fire. It's my only option. If I stay there. In turn. Let's follow this flame. Fire. That. Turn. Go.
Damned nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Yeah, so what happened the last time?
Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. The House of Shadows will have to do a lot better if it seeks to get the better of me. All those bumblers they've sent so far.
Let's do this. Oh, she's healed. Actually. This. Let's use it again. Wait.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You've got a sharp tongue. Seems to me I hear a whole lot of bitterness and anger at the root of it, though. A sharp tongue's a poor companion, you know. You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you've got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all. Used to be I had a family, a husband, and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Thank you kindly, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. They were good. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And you run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening to an old bleeding heart moan.
Okay, we didn't actually accept that question, but you know.
Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience.
What is this? Yeah, I want to talk to this guy.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
Yeah, the other one was messing up because the guy died. It just was like, no. And just like, that's the thing, he died. We still had to like live. And he just respawned like fully 100%.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Let's go back to where we died. Go back here.
She's gone, Father. Gone.
Please, please, you must. Oh, bless you. Irma's her name. I'm sick with. I last saw this place. Yes, of course.
She's so...
She ought. You are an angel. Irma?
Oh, I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this round.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can... As she catches...
Ben, you can't hide who you are.
Yeah, we already talked to you.
Respect to Griff's right hand, Topsy. Looky, looky here, mates. A fresh... Why don't you join us?
You glance at your hand.
Quiet the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is just my bit of fun, Sharpie. I'm sure the Reds told you. Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshy. Turn 'em out. Lone wolf, eh?
Ralvo...
You know what? I'm in a good mood. Take a hike, Freshy. Yeah.
So, the thing is, these guys are actually... So he's bleeding. Whose turn is it? It's my turn. Steal. There we go. You son of... So first, let's move out of the fire. Let's do this. On him because he's bleeding. Why would you move back into the flame? Yes. Okay, so we can't do that. You can't do that. Might as well just kill this guy.
I'm fading.
Pushing. That's a goddamn stool. That guy.
Into the dark with you.
Can't really do anything. I'll bleed you. Can't stop the bleeding, but I can do this. Here we go. Can do. Come on. Let's move. Stopping the bleeding. Healing. Go. things that we need. This.
You there, lizard? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me go. Otherwise...
She's gone. Gone.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
That's it?
Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
What are you talking about?
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same. No disrespect, eh? I'm used to calling all the divine's offspring that way. Absent though our father may be. Go well, my child.
And here. I wonder.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
Say, wait a sec. Lord, sir, is that you? You remember? I knew it was you. So they're letting just any old riffraff into this joint now, eh? Ha! Can you believe that load of crap? Cure? The sauce inside you? Be like curing the flawless sheen of me. So tell me, Dulce girl, any of those voices of yours explain how the devil the Order intends to cure us anyhow? More's the pity the Order's gotten. Here's hoping the Dwarf Queen won't fall for that now. You take care of yourself. Void Woken are attracted to source. But why? When another
Feeling here. I ran. And saved. Regain. Ooh, there's two of them. There is more than two. Oh, this is not good. I need to run. Probably not the best idea. Alright, and with that, I think I'm just gonna end this room. I don't want to go back. Go from there in the stream.